Hello and welcome back. Today we have two of our normals checking out and considering some foodie TikTok trends.
Boys, have you been keeping an eye on your FYP?
Yes, Jamie. I am currently addicted to those videos where they put hair on bald men and watch the
Oh, they're great, aren't they?
They are unbelievable.
Yeah, is that
still?
Oh, still.
It's just about.
Right, I'm going to send you the first one. And because people in the comments sometimes think that these videos are sponsored by TikTok, I'm going to send them to you on a random social media network and you've got to find it.
Okay.
Okay.
He said it to be on LinkedIn.
Oh, you've got LinkedIn.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
Iced tea.
No, it was.
So, fun fact about tea packets, right? They actually help digestion really well. So we're gonna try this out. Now, disclaimer, before you put tea packets in the soda, make sure to pour some of the soda out because
Stuff a tea bag in your Sprite.
It's detailed.
Bottle. Okay, now we're gonna get the second one in, stick it upside down for about 10 to 20 minutes. It should end up looking like this. Here we go.
Sweet iced tea.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, that makes sense.
This is Sprite iced tea, and it's taken TikTok at some point halfway through last year by absolute storm. Not just TikTok, it's gone viral across the internet. It's been featured on all of the talk shows across the US. People absolutely love it.
Feels simple, feels obvious, but as always, the worst thing you can say is anyone could have done that because you didn't do it.
You're right.
So let's try it. We haven't got any dangleberries, Ebbers. How we?
What, so you give us a little triangle one?
No danglies, and you're giving us triangles.
A tea bag's a tea bag-ish.
It's not.
What have we got?
Sam,
Have we got
is it?
English breakfast?
Something fine from Yorkshire.
You put Yorkshire tea in this?
Yorkshire tea.
Why not?
Okay.
All tea's the same.
See, the thing is,
Oh, you're saying that on the internet?
Technically speaking, all tea comes from the same plant.
Okay, fine.
So first of all, Barry's ignored instruction number one.
what was that?
Pour some of your
Oh, you've got
Sprite
drink
out because otherwise the bubbles are
I've
going
got a fun game for you.
I've seen that one.
Not falling for that. Please be sick to your right if you are.
Now, I know this is a bit of fun, but actually there is some science behind this because if you cold steep tea, it releases all of the flavour with less tannins and less caffeine. So you actually get a more delicate tea flavour. You could also use 7-Up, other sodas. You can use any flavours of tea. People have been experimenting with those as well. So there is a really wide range of things that you could do with it.
Only thing I would like to stress, if we're speaking definition-wise, it's only tea if it comes from the tea plant. If it is a cold infusion of other ingredients, a lot of fruit teas that don't actually have tea in them, they are an infusion, they're not a tea.
Right.
It takes about 10 to 20 minutes, so we put it in the fridge and come back to it.
We've got a rounded lid. Whoopee.
You didn't do one you made earlier?
We wanted your one that you've sipped from and stuck your fingers into.
So your Sprite teas had a few minutes to steep.
Ready?
Go for it. This looks lovely.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's got all the notes of tea enough to make it interesting. Like,
But it's mostly Sprite.
yeah, really refreshing.
Yeah, very
And the
refreshing.
tea takes the edge off
Yeah.
the sweetness as well.
Yeah.
Like the artificial sweetness.
So, our first TikTok food trend, are you scrolling past or following fast?
I'm following that fast.
Definitely.
And I didn't think I'd be that pleased with it.
It's caught you off guard.
Yeah, it has.
Oh, let's try another one.
Are you sending it by mail?
Ready, steady. It's obviously a platform you don't have notifications turned on
Oh
for.
no.
So where is it, Barry?
Played it.
Barry, I've sent it to you on Facebook Messenger.
Oh my God, they are
So you're going to have to
all
download another app.
There are messages on there that I get that I've been ignoring for years.
Well, now we're
Now we're going to be seen as red.
What do we have here?
Pasta, zia Isabella. Parmesano.
It's a wine glass.
No, I know. It's a whole thing now.
I've seen this.
I saw it on TikTok.
They know what they're doing. They know they're doing this to wind people up.
Yeah, it's
this
genius.
isn't for real.
2, 3. Okay, here we go.
Wait, that's cheese?
Yeah,
Oh,
Parmesan
it's
cheese.
the Parmesan.
Okay.
Cheese mix.
We're going to waste our time and their time doing that.
Absolutely. There's a restaurant in Belgium that has been serving pasta like this for quite some time. It got picked up from there. It's now spread across TikTok. Everyone's giving it a go. Yes, the comments are a bit divisive. Is it fun? Is it frivolous? Is it a waste? Should we find out?
Yes.
Why
Yes.
is Ben excited by this?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
So obviously we've done a lot of the work for you.
In its current form, the talking point is, well, what does it do? So,
Keeps your pasta warm, because obviously if it's spread out on a plate, it's going to get colder quicker.
it's not for plating, or it's not going to hold any of its structure. It's simply to store your parmesan, to keep your pasta warm, and a talking point.
And to give the diner an experience. Would you like to experience it?
Yes, please.
Oh, that's quite good.
And
So for me,
quick, Barry, it's cooling down so quickly.
lovely pasta.
Imagine you've got a few people round for a dinner party. You want to just serve up a simple classic midweek dish, but you want to elevate
That is
it.
unbelievable.
No,
Why not
so
put it in a wine glass? People of TikTok.
Stupid. I'd rather have my wine in a wine glass. And in terms of theatre, the best part about eating pasta out, which I very rarely do because I make pasta at home all the time, is someone coming over and going, "Parmesan, sir, say when," and you never say when.
but they did, because it's on top of the thing.
You can
No, but I wanted more than that, and I wanted a man.
He wants
or
more
woman.
when.
Let me get you another wine glass.
He wants more when.
I'm talking about home cooking. Imagine you're doing this with kids or dinner parties.
I've got to wash that up.
Yeah, I mean, that is what a lot of comments are saying. Yeah. Some people were saying, ultimately, that portion's not big enough for me. It's only a 250ml wine glass. I want more. And other people saying, do you know what? It's just a bit of fun. It's just a bit different. And why is it only desserts that can be served in wine glasses? But it brings me onto a subject around EPF, experiential pleasure of food. And this is a legitimate thing.
SYP, EPF.
You're just on the dark web.
So EPF is defined as the enduring cognitive, i.e. satisfaction, and emotional, i.e. delight, and value that consumers gain from savouring the multi-sensory, communal and cultural meaning in food experiences. Food experiences involve the anticipation of food events and food practices, purchasing, consuming and remembering. There is no denying that of all those things, you'll definitely remember this.
I'll bore off, Ebbers.
It's EPF. It is enhancing your pleasure of food through an experience.
Okay, ask me the question, Ebbers. It's pretentious.
The only positive I can think of from this is, yes, there's theatre, but also the dish hasn't been damaged. Other bits of theatre I've seen have done something to the dish where you're like, actually, it's made it worse.
For me, that turns up, I go, wow, this is ridiculous. What does it do? And then it does what it does, and I go, oh. And for me, that's where the payoff doesn't quite match
Yep.
the expectation.
Are you going to scroll past, or are you going to follow fast?
I'm scrolling past
Yeah.
because I've done it once.
I'm scrolling past because it's silly. Too silly for me.
Let's move on to the next one. Ready for another?
Yes.
What platform now? 9.5 or 9 3/4? Which is the joke? I've never seen it.
The latter. Correct.
Badly delivered.
It's on the platform formerly known as Twitter.
Okay, all right, here we go.
I think you're going to like this one.
Yeah, can we
Opening
have a good one,
TikTok.
please?
I have definitely seen this one. We're doing this. We're not going to do this. We're doing this.
I was craving it, so I had to make it at home.
It's a burger, but with caramelised onions as the bread.
We're going to start by
Oh, I
slicing
follow
some
her,
yellow
but on
onion. You could
Instagram.
also use
She's
white,
great.
but I prefer the sweeter taste of yellow onion. Add them to a hot and greased grill. I also like to add a little pinch of salt and sugar, and once they're caramelized, we're going to add cheese to half of the pieces. Now shape your patties, season with salt and pepper, and then hit them on the grill. I also like to mustard fry them, but this is completely
I'm
optional.
salivating.
Then we'll just
I know what's
stack and
coming.
layer up with
How do you
buns
eat
before
it?
the
I
caramelized
sound like
onions,
Embers.
And there you have your Flying Dutchman that's onion wrapped. Of course, you have to enjoy it with the special sauce and the pepperoncinis for the whole experience.
All up for this.
How the tables have turned.
Well, the thing is, fried onion is one of the best parts of a burger.
Yeah, nearly as good as the bread.
Oh, yeah.
But the bread absorbs all of the juices from the fried onion and the meat and the cheese and the condiments.
Yeah,
what you're
true.
left with is something, I'm on Mike's side here, impossible to eat.
This is the Flying Dutchman, and it has gone massive in
everywhere.
every single location where there's an In-N-Out burger. This is your newest way of customizing your In-N-Out experience. Now, we know about Animal Style, we know about Double Doubles. Now, there are a ton of mukbangs of people eating the In-N-Out version and showing how good it is, but there are 5 megaton more videos of people recreating these at home. And we thought, what better way to do it
Then recreate it.
than for you to recreate it at home.
I thought we were going to go in and out of Kush.
Pardon? What?
No, that's
It's a different video. Now, people describe the sauce as kind of like a bit like Thousand Island dressing.
Sorry about that.
You went in so hard.
I thought one of you was going to have that in the back of your throat then.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Kush, nice. Kush.
So what do you reckon? Down the middle and then either side?
Yeah.
For the buns?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we going for?
Buns right
thickness
now, I like that's
Yeah, what do you reckon?
too girthy.
There you go. Oh, that is
Oh,
perfect.
yes.
Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of the videos we've seen, this would obviously be done in a plancha, in like a diner or a grill. So you've got a big flat surface and you can lay over loads and loads and loads of onions.
The protein style is wrapped in lettuce. The tomato wrapped is obviously wrapped in tomatoes.
Okay.
And I know what you're thinking. Why is it called the Flying Dutchman? Harry Snyder, the founder of In-N-Out, is Dutch.
Right.
And this was his favourite meal to have.
Onions are designed to fall apart. How the hell are we going to get that to there, that onto that,
That
into
into that.
Ready?
Okay.
Okay. Base,
Construction. That is a good base.
sauce. Ready?
Yeah. I mean, it's something. Try it.
No, usually we cut into burgers, don't we?
No.
Go on. Okay, you're right. You know what? It holds.
Yeah.
It does hold. It's not pleasant to hold.
I mean, just listen
Yeah.
to it. It's sloppy.
You know what that needs? That needs a bun.
But Barry, put yourself in the seat of somebody who might be cutting back on carbs. How
This is
would,
not an option for a health-conscious person.
but Atkins diet, meat, cheese, onion, you've got it all there. So,
No, that's not how it works.
absolutely. Would you prefer to have this or wrapped in lettuce or wrapped in a tomato?
I think lettuce would do a better job. Wow, it was really hard.
I know.
My issue here is not even a burger anymore. By definition, a burger needs to be between slices of bread. And I'm just not convinced we need more ways to encourage people to eat more fast food. That's why I was so excited about the last one. As silly as a wine glass was, at least it's encouraging and putting more fun into scratch cooking.
That in a wine glass, we'd be a much better way of eating it.
Yeah, it would be cleaner.
It would.
And it'd keep it warm.
Right, so the Flying Dutchman. Are we scrolling past or are we following fast?
I think this is a genius bit of marketing that, strangely enough, came from the guy who owns In-N-Out to get people talking
Yeah.
and featured. We've bought into it,
Yeah.
and we've actually contributed
Yeah.
to its spread. So we are responsible, but I will be scrolling past.
I'm scrolling past, but go, ooh, watching? Not for me. Scroll again.
Time for one more.
Is he going to send you this on Sidekick?
One more coming your way from Jay.
Email, calendar invite,
Is he going to drop a pin?
Instagram, airdrop it. Go on, what you can do.
You don't have Snapchat notifications on.
Oh, this is so laborious.
Homemade Rice Krispies.
The easy way to make Rice Krispies at home in less than 60 seconds. Tip 2 spoonfuls of easy cooked rice into a wok of piping hot table salt. Stir rice continuously and just watch, hear it, till the magic happen.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yes.
I mean, I always knew that that's how it's done.
Totally easy.
Puffed rice.
Enjoy.
Let's try this. That's interesting.
I knew it was possible, but I never thought I could do it at home.
What's the theory behind the salt? Is it a heat transportation method?
Yes, it's going to conduct heat. And basically it's going to transfer that to the rice. What you want is the moisture inside the rice grain, which is a tiny percentage, which is why rice has a long shelf life, to get so hot and so under pressure that it goes puff.
Rice.
What is that?
I've not seen a very fine pink powdered salt before. Is it Himalayan?
It's called black salt. And it is slightly sulfurous and funky and delicious, but also it's fine. It has a really high heat point. And the rice is partially parboiled and then dried.
Oh.
So you've actually got a little bit of more moisture in there. Now, we have never tried this before.
I'm
so
excited.
this is also an experiment.
Interesting.
Why have we gone for the sulfuric? Why have we gone for this particular salt? What's the logic?
So this puffed rice dish is common on the streets of India. It's a street food dish, and once it's puffed and then sieved free of its salt, it can be seasoned in a number of different ways, and they would use black salt.
What the heck?
Oh wow!
Oh, it's like little maggots.
So it should be popping, and then you want to give it a shimmy in the pan maybe, just shake the pan handle, and you're pretty much ready to sieve it off, I'd imagine.
Oh, there's so much
Already?
popping
You
going
don't
on.
want to burn it. Remember how hot it is.
Go, 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 go.
Oh god, it smells burning.
And now give the sieve a nice shake so all the salt comes out. Careful, that salt's hot. And you only put a couple of tablespoons of dry rice in, but you should have Rice Krispies.
I'm guessing you can use that salt again
Yeah,
and
yeah,
again
yeah.
and again.
So this is what we're left with. Cheers.
Really eggy.
They're delicious afterwards.
So Indian street food, they might be used in sweet or savoury, but we know them here in the UK as a cereal product.
They've got the toasty qualities of
Yeah.
popcorn.
Yeah.
You could use these as toppings for all sorts of dishes,
Yeah.
and it actually benefit the flavour.
When you get the egg, it's bad. When you don't, you get the other toasted notes, which are lovely. And yeah, texture-wise, great.
So as you were watching the TikTok video, you went pretty quiet, and then we got a wow and a desperate to try it. Now you have.
Yeah, I think it's really cool because it's so simple
Yeah.
to do. Anyone can do it. It's transformational, isn't it? It's taking something that we're really familiar with and turning it into something actually completely different and delicious that can be used in a completely different way.
Okay then, puffed rice. Are you going to scroll past or follow fast?
Follow fast.
Follow fast. And I reckon I'm going to try that, probably in a video that I shouldn't.
Well, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that. And comment down below, let us know what other TikTok trends should we be trying next.